Hello everybody. Today I'm finally back with more Dr. Mario World. Now we're starting off with just 8 openings. You can see I have a lot more to do some more. You know, it wouldn't be that much more openings, but the thing about this is that Lemmy is not actually like, his chances are not raised or anything. So I wasn't really up for doing that. I'm gonna wait around for them to increase his chances, if they even are going to. I assume at some point they will, or maybe just a general doctor increase. But I'm not going to do it while Larry's increased because it's not going to help me out or anything. So I'm sorry I only did 8 openings, but I would rather wait around, and I hope you guys agree with me on that. I'm also going to try and get Nabbit this weekend. His chances are going to be increased. So I'm going to try. Those are the only 2 doctors I'm missing, so I probably won't make a video on it if I get either of them, but they will be showcased, of course, in the next set of levels. So this first one here we're just going to do with Wario. Next episode will be with 8-bit Dr. Mario. And I've recorded that one already, and there was a lot of troubles with it. So for this one, you're getting these cannons at the top, which will take out these columns for you. But there's a lot of crates as well, and a lot of blocks. And the flasks are also going to be spawning in. I know it spawns in bombs, but does it spawn in anything else? I don't remember. But basically you're not actually clearing out the viruses. You don't need the blocks, and you don't need the crates. You only need the coins that are behind them. And I don't think everything is covering a coin, especially the viruses aren't going to be in the way. And if you clear out a coin and some viruses go over it, don't even bother with it. They won't get in your way. Now, I could definitely see someone like Dr. 8-bit Mario coming in handy here because he gets rid of special viruses right away, which means these floating viruses will die instantly no matter how many hits they have left. But also Wario works it great. Either Wendy or Roy would be good to get rid of the blocks and crates. But the exploders also do a lot of the work for you as well, so it isn't that big of a deal. The exploders also cover up a spot in the coin with the coin, as you can see at the top there with that blue bomb. So make sure to get rid of those whenever you can as well, especially if they're covering up a coin that you need to get to. But yeah, like you can see, that top corner has been, I've already gotten the coin. I just got that other top coin, and now I just need these 2 on the bottom. And this bomb will do most of the work. You just need to get rid of that, the 2 blocks at the bottom, and those 2 viruses as well. And look, I have 24 more capsules. There's no way I'm not going to be getting this. And I think maybe I was just concentrating on clearing out everything because I just got rid of that other blue virus. But I could have brought it down and used it on this blue virus down here. But that's alright. These 3 lined up pretty well. And then I just need to get rid of this exploder here. So, all in all, I think these first 5 levels were pretty easy. But I also had a lot of technical difficulties. On my end, my laptop decided to die when it said it was at 100%, and that was really frustrating for me. The ending of the next level will be cut off because of that. And also, I've discovered this glitch many times last night when the update first came out, and it happened at the beginning of this level here, and I had to do it again. And I believe it took 2 lives away from me. I start the level and the stuff loads, and then it says ready go, and then more liquid comes down and it says ready go again, and then it just pauses and it doesn't move, and you can't like click anything, and you lose 2 lives from it. And that happened to me many times last night, which was super frustrating. When I played it again today, I haven't had it happen yet, but I'm always afraid now that it's going to happen. So if you have 2 or more than 2 lives on you, you're most likely going to lose them. Just letting you know that's a glitch that I encountered. Anyways, let's talk about this level. I've kind of just been clearing the things on the side here away from the bubblers and getting these colored crates as I go as well. Basically, you're going to want to clear most of the stuff away from the bubblers as soon as you can. And then once everything that's left is bubbled, I would start going for the things near the bubblers there. And you'll see that a bit more when we get closer to it. But right now I'm just finishing this up and trying to get this final green, because if everything's bubbled, if you hit those if you hit those machines, they will not do anything. It will just, yeah, you see it just spins and it doesn't trigger anything. So now's the time to start working on the side here. And you're going to want a lot of single capsules if you can. Otherwise you can place some like that. And just start working your way down. I guess you could also do it when it's in between the gaps there. Above the two, every two has a gap in between. And you could clear out some there if you had the right colors for it. But the rest of the level is just me bringing down the single capsules whenever I can. And then now we just have these blues down here. Just need a few blues and we'll be done. And this, yeah, so it cut there. That's when my laptop died. I promise you that level I beat on my first try. I think you can see where it was going there. Not too many problems. Wario is great for it. I don't think Bowser Jr. would be good because you want some things to be bubbled for a while. So I would consider not using him. Now here's where I do my classic thing where I bring in the viruses that boost your points based on the colors you have. I brought in a green and a blue one. The colors are red, blue, and green, of course. So let's see, we've got a lot of blocks and we've got a lot of coins to get as well. There's some keys that will be going down, but that's not really that big of a deal. So basically, as you can see, I'm clearing all the top right now, and then after that I can start working through the middle. And all these sides are going to be coin blocks, so you're not going to be able to destroy them. So you're going to end up with needing a lot of singular capsules to bring down to those. I have 3 columns remaining, but there were originally 4. And if you get any double capsules, I would make sure to bring them down whenever you can. I kind of messed up that left side there, so I'll have to come back and start getting rid of those that green and blue capsule. I should have did it already, but once you're done with that, you will have some blocks remaining that you need to get coins from, as well as that final row of viruses. But I would try to keep those viruses down there to use to help you get those final coins. Like you can see, I kept that row there so I could get rid of those with the reds. And now I'm going to use the greens on, or actually I'm going to use the greens as like a stepping stool to get those 2 blocks on the side there. With some blues, I guess. And then I'm finally working on the side here. And I don't need this green. Not sure. Oh, okay. So I used it to get another hit on that block. I'm not sure how necessary that was, but I guess I didn't know what else to do with it. Then I get a double red, which is pretty lucky. Getting a little short on capsules, but I'm clearly going to get 3 stars just fine. And now it's mostly just a matter of these blocks on the bottom here. So Wendy would clearly be a good one to bring in, because I still have mostly blocks remaining. There weren't that many viruses to deal with. So yeah, I think bringing in Wendy would be a good choice. Of course, Wario is always a good choice, but Wendy's a good second choice in my opinion. I'm wondering, did any of you run into that glitch ever? Or is that glitch still happening? Because like I said, I haven't hit it today or this morning, but last night when the update came out, I played it right away, and it happened pretty frequently. And I was really frustrated. It didn't really screw up my recording or anything, it was just waste a lot of lives, and luckily I used my half-hour infinite heart timer during it, so whenever it happened, you know, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It would just waste a few seconds. But after that, it would waste out a lot of hearts. And it really happened more in the second round of levels than the first round. But yeah, in that second level there, I lost 2 lives from that. But anyways, in this one, I would recommend right away, whenever you can, getting 2 red capsules next to the red shell and 2 green ones next to that green shell. And then you need to get the coin on the bottom as well before everything else unlocks. So try not to hit any of the other viruses until you make your way down there. Of course, getting to that blue one, and then getting, or that blue and blue bomb, and then bringing some green viruses down when you can. And then that final coin on the bottom. And then everything else unlocks for you, and that's when you should start thinking about how you're going to hit the rest of the coins and everything, because it's pretty cramped and there aren't a lot of access points to the viruses in particular, so you're going to have to clear out some coins by yourself before you can get to some of the viruses. And you can see me doing that now, getting rid of some coins. Now I can get to that blue virus down there, as well as that red one on the side. And then towards the bottom, I'm going to have some troubles getting to these viruses that I want. And there are a few ways to do it. I recorded this last night, like I said, so I don't remember how I did it. But I remember I had to... Alright, so I tried to get to this blue one. So you're going to need to put a blue capsule on top and on bottom. And then I also start working on the left side as well to do the same thing. They're both blue, and that's when I decide to just try and get rid of these 2 coins on the side. I think that'll be a little bit easier. So I start bringing down some greens to work on that. And then I get a single blue that I can bring onto the other side so that I can start working on that. But even then, I can't get to that red coin anyway. Or sorry, that red virus anyway. So I'm going to have to do the same thing on this side as well with those reds that I had left over. So I'd highly suggest doing that instead of trying to break your way through these blocks like I did. Although eventually you will need to hit them anyways, because you can see there are some viruses in there. But after that, you just have the bottom remaining. So I guess either way, it really did work out. But yeah, you're going to have to get rid of those coins on the sides there towards the bottom so that you can get to those viruses as well. And maybe Roy would be good just to get those crates out of the way. They can be kind of annoying. But other than that, I'm not really sure who else I would bring in. Maybe... Oh, I know. Dr. Baby Wario would probably be really good. As you can see here, I'm bringing in Roy. I played it with Wario, I think, once, maybe twice. And it wasn't going well. And I thought Roy would be a really good pick. And clearly, it worked out pretty well. And I would highly suggest bringing in Roy. So what Roy's going to do is once you get to that key on the side, he's going to clear out every single one of those crates right away. And you won't have to worry about them at all, because that was the really frustrating part of this level, and it just completely eliminates that part of it. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to that key as soon as I can, which means hitting this green cannon at the side here. And then I'm also going to start working on the red whenever I can. It was just it worked out better to start working on the green. But yeah, you basically have to get into the middle there to hit that cannon so that it hits the key up top. Or sorry, the lock. I always say key, I mean the lock. And once it hits the lock, then all that is open. Use Roy's skill, all the crates are gone. I just have that one green virus that's kind of in the way. And also I just placed that red one under there, which I realized was kind of a bad idea because and now it's covering a door and I'll have to get rid of it later. But I guess it doesn't matter because those cannons will get rid of them. Or it will get rid of it as I go. But anyways, I need to get to that those cannons on the side. Yeah, no, what am I doing? That was a really stupid move. As you can see, I could have hit one of the cannons there. I guess I was tired last night. But yeah, I could have hit one of the cannons already and could have started working towards that key. But it's okay. As you know, I beat this level this round anyways. I believe this was my first try with Roy as well, which maybe shows just how good he can be. But finally I just decided to start building up to this cannon because nothing's going over to it. And I use Roy's skill just because I don't need it right now. And it will get rid of a virus for me. So finally we hit that cannon. Now we need to get rid of that green so that we can get to that final cannon in between those locked up crates. And then we got 4 viruses remaining as well that we'll have to get rid of as soon as we can get to that red cannon, unlock the lock, which we're going to just force our way through right now. So now everything is unlocked, and now I'm just going to focus on getting rid of the rest of the viruses because I know that Roy will get rid of all the crates for me. So I just need to hit this final red one. And I don't remember, do I get Roy's right after this? Yeah, so I have no more capsules, but I just get enough to get Roy's skill one last time and bring this all down. So it was cutting it super close, but as you can see, I made a few mistakes, and it's definitely possible, or it's definitely more than possible with Roy. I would highly suggest bringing him in. Like I said, that was my first try with him. But anyways, I didn't think those first 5 levels were too bad. I had some trouble on the next set, but I think that's because I was trying to use Dr. 8-Bit Mario, which did not go so well. We'll talk about that, of course, next episode. And I'll see you then. As soon as I record that next one, then I'll start working on the next video. So thank you for watching this one. I'm excited for the new levels, and goodbye.